In the latest example of how energy giants are looking to cement their position in the EV market, BP has entered into a multi-year contract with Tritium related to the supply of electric vehicle chargers. According to a statement issued by Tritium, the agreement will initially center around an order of just under 1,000 chargers for the UK, Australian, and New Zealand markets. Australian firm Tritium, which was established in 2001, specializes in the development and production of direct current fast chargers for EVs, with a world-renowned combination of sealed enclosures, liquid cooling, and compact designs. Tritium has developed proprietary charging technology designed to thrive in any environment, from the coldest regions to the hottest deserts. Shares of the NASDAQ-listed company rose by over 12% when the BP deal was announced. The electrification of transportation is entering an incredible era when major companies like BP are providing critical support to transition the world to cleaner, more reliable transportation. Toward the end of March, BP, which is better known for its oil and gas production, said it would invest $1.3 billion in UK-based electric vehicle charging infrastructure across a 10-year period. The oil and gas giant said the money would enable the deployment of more rapid and ultra-fast chargers in key locations. The company wants its charging business, known as BP Pulse, to triple its number of charging points by 2030. BP's announcement came on the same day the UK government published its electric vehicle infrastructure strategy, which said it expected the country would be home to roughly 300,000 public charge points by 2030, as a minimum. BP is not alone in its attempt to lay down a marker in the electric vehicle charging market. Back in January, Shell announced the opening of an EV charging hub in London. Shell said it had replaced gasoline and diesel pumps at the site with what it called ultra-rapid checkpoints. The fossil fuel powerhouse is targeting the installation of 50,000 on-street chargers by the middle of the decade via its subsidiary, Ubitricity. The need for new charging infrastructure in the UK is likely to become increasingly pressing in the years ahead, not least because authorities want to stop the sale of new diesel and gasoline cars and vans by 2030. From 2035, the UK will require all new cars and vans to have zero tailpipe emissions. Despite their plans for EV charging infrastructure, both BP and Shell remain major producers of oil and gas. But with rising government support and more consumers embracing electric vehicles, there seems to be an imminent EV revolution on the way. EVs will truly eliminate emissions over time as the entire process for manufacturing becomes more eco-friendly. The auto industry is on track to invest $500 billion in the next 5 years to make the transition to electric vehicles. That money will be spent to refit and build factories, train workers, write software, upgrade dealerships, and more. It's one of the biggest industrial transformations probably in the history of capitalism. Even President Joe Biden has said, "The auto industry's future is electric and there's no turning back." The US is accelerating its transition to electric vehicles to address climate change. However, obtaining the minerals and metals required for EV batteries remains a challenge. The Biden administration plans to use the Defense Production Act to ramp up the mining and processing of key minerals used in batteries for renewable energy and electric vehicles. According to the White House, that could include nickel, lithium, cobalt, graphite, and manganese. The president is also reviewing potential further uses of DPA, in addition to minerals and materials, to secure safer, cleaner, and more resilient energy for America. Biden made the announcement as part of a broader set of actions aimed at addressing soaring energy prices. The move is also part of an immediate pivot away from Russian imports since Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine, and it serves the Biden administration's long-term climate goals of slashing greenhouse gas emissions this decade and achieving a clean power grid by 2035. Securing nickel in particular has become a bigger headache since Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Earlier this year, the US added nickel to its official list of critical minerals. High-purity nickel is a key component of rechargeable batteries, and about 20% of the world's nickel supply comes from Russia. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. World of Finance TV has videos every Monday and Friday.